Hello, my name is Keith Higgs, and I'm passionate about love. I've received many messages from love, some of which are printed in my 3 published books. This one is a new one, received just a couple of weeks ago. It's called The Story of Love. I was wondering, deeply pondering, how all this works. Why is everything such a mess? What's going on? And this is the message that came. Let's go somewhere a little more comfortable, a little more inspiring to share the story onto the ocean. The story of love. Once upon a time, that wasn't really time at all. There was a being, a loving energy, living in the paradise realm of love, exploring itself. To explore itself, it would create parts of itself, appearing as separate, but similar, to explore what each was like and to know itself. It created and explored the light and the dark, the solid and the expanse, the air and the water, the sun and the moon, and many of them just for fun. There was a period of exploring growth, plants and trees, magnificent flowers in every color and symmetrical shapes, cells and minute organisms, insects and planktons, crustaceans, exploring, creating incredible growing patterns and colors. It became birds and fish and many other creatures, exploring each, painting more colors and sounds. Bigger creatures and smaller ones, all individual works of mastery. Each part could grow and reproduce in a constantly expanding universe. Some were made to divide and multiply. Some were then exploring and experiencing equally yet different parts, coming together, merging, melting, and creating more. Life and abundance was creating and knowing itself. One day, that being, which was all of these things, thought of humans, and out of the oneness created many of each, with different gifts and talents, like flowers, yet each with their different scent or pattern, each with their own talent and specific beauty and skill. Now this was still a perfect world where nothing was harmed or hurt, and all was together in union and play, consciously evolving, living, growing, and exploring, knowing. Some would dissolve back into the energy and reform to create more, always a part of life, the ever-expanding and knowing oneness. One day, for night and day had been created when playing with the spheres and light and darkness. The being that was love itself developed a desire to know love fully. But how could this be? What would make this possible? Could there be an illusion of an opposite, created in a dream, that could be dissolved in an instant? Of knowing once this amazing love could be fully known in moments of the greatest sacrifices, the seeming sacrifices and absence of all the love, joy, and peace it had ever known. Tears flowed at the thought of such absence and experience. But to fully know love in all its aspects was deemed an experience worth that brief and temporary death, the seeming absence of love, a moment of solitude and despair, tears and grief, evaporating into pure energy and then fully remembering, rejoicing, knowing and understanding all. Then once more being at the top of life's thrilling roller coaster, seeing the horizons of eternity stretching in every direction, having the choice once again to create and explore more of the wonderful oneness and unique identities of its amazing self. What an incredible ride. Sadly, it seems to the author, some have got lost in this experience, in dark alleys, exploring and discovering their separateness in power games and horror, bad dreams or horror movies, out of control, maybe forgetting for a while how to take themselves back out of the dream. Or maybe just enjoying and wanting to stay even longer, like in the House of Horrors at the fair. Dark tales and thrills have often had deep fascinations, and judgment is suspended by true love, which knows even the seemingly darkest dream can be over in that magic moment of awakening and light returning in the joys of a new morning. The oneness and love has been and is always there. Our higher being is constantly watching and caring, ready to instantly pull us out of the dream when we call and desire to wake up. In the dream, we sometimes, through distorted eyes and ideas, see this as the death of the player, and frequently as our loss. If we could only remember all we have desired and known, we would have so many different views. Fear would be banished and love truly known. Let's wake up in that paradise once more. Now the story is told. Hold hands and hearts for a moment. Open our eyes together and enjoy each other before moving on into the next dream game of our choice. Ponder deeply what game you would like to play next before rushing without thought into that next and conscious experience. Love reigns. Let the play begin. I love you. That one has taken me quite a few readings to even begin to understand some of the points within. Watch it again if you like. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to learn more and read more of my messages, the messages that love has given me, visit my website, flybacktolove.com. You can read quite a lot of the different books for free there. I'm going to be sharing some more stories, so watch out for those. And there'll be some times where we can get together and share a few stories, a meditation. Watch out for those invites to Zoom meetings too. For now, a big virtual hug. I love you. Bye for now. Hope to see you again soon.